All right, so we're back with From Your Endz podcast, episode 9, and we got Trusted Shooter in the building. What's up, broski?
It's good, yo. It's Trusted Shooter.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you.
Facts.
Thank you, Swish, bro.
Anytime,
again.
bro.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir, yes, sir. How you been, man?
I'm good, bro. I'm so good.
That's good.
I've been just trying to get like my whole like situation with the business organized.
Yes, sir.
I've been trying to get myself just situated properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this past year was a whole lot of ups and downs, man.
Yeah, because I don't know, when I first met you, like you're like a little fish just trying to get its way around the sea, you know what I mean? So
Exactly.
yeah, like what's the struggles you've been going through? Well, how's your year been actually? Let's get with that.
With my year?
Yeah.
My year's been all right. I've been on a big like spiritual, mental health and physical health journey.
Yeah.
Like especially in the last like I want to say 5 months, I've just really tried to lock in like going to church and like just trying to be like the best version of myself.
It's good, man.
I used to ball up hella herbs, and so this year my goal by the end of the year is just one spliff a day. Keep it evil away,
Of course.
So like if I'm not, if like the at most, just keep it like a minimum and stuff. Like quit smoking and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like
it's good, man.
So yeah, bro. That's been like where I kind of started off, like in the beginning of the year. It's just set those goals, right? Some of the goals that I set were quit smoking.
Yeah.
Grow my business. Right?
Of course.
Which is how, oh my gosh, it's been crazy. Be able to make networks and connections, and not make excuses for myself. Right? I feel like in the previous years, I was making a lot of excuses for shit that I really shouldn't have, bro.
Okay.
So it's just been getting out of those bad habits and reworking myself to be able to have that wealthy mindset, not a poor man's mindset.
Of course. So how did you like get out of that mindset and just get on the path of wanting to chase that bag? You know what I mean?
So early 2024, it kind of started there, right?
Yeah.
That I was like in a relationship. I had gotten out of my relationship. It was a pretty rough breakup for me on my end.
Yeah.
Because I have a kid with this person, right? And so I was pretty down bad, like mental health wise, spiritually. I had lack of morals and lack of alignment, and it took that person leaving me, and like not being able to see my kid as much, to be able to like figure out. I was like, shit, like I need to like make a difference. So that was like really like the biggest thing. My kid was the biggest influence for me and continues to be the biggest influence for me.
Yeah.
To be able to be the best version of myself, grow, get some more clientele for my business and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
I just try to get my money up.
That's good, man. What's it called? I just want to like rewind back to like the start of like your career. Like, how did you like even get into like media and like photography and everything?
That's a crazy story.
Yeah.
So when my daughter was born, I was just leaving the youth justice system, right? So I was 18 when she was, no, I was 19. I had just turned 19 when she was born. And like before that, I was outside. I was selling like drugs. I was like doing like just in the wrong crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not that these people are bad people, just they weren't the people that I could be around long term.
Wait, so, pause. Like I know like you and me is like really good friends, but was this before 8-10 or was this like after?
This is around the same time as 18.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, this is around the same time as 18.
Okay.
I was selling like weed, LSD and mushrooms.
Yeah.
And like it was good. I was making a decent amount of money, and I was working construction at the time. I was racking like a good like 5 bands a month minimum, which was nice, right? But that all had to come to a halt once my kid was born, and I had to figure out different methods of making money because in that same time period, COVID shutdown was happening.
Yeah, COVID, man. Yeah,
that was fucked.
Yeah, COVID. Like stopped like a lot of people's like grind, and we all had to maneuver inside, and
Yeah.
think of ways to just grind without
Exactly.
a job, man.
Right. So just find new ways of getting money. So before TTS, it was I was selling soaps. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Right.
Yeah.
I was going out to the corners of the streets, like these homeless people, like with the signs, right? And I had my own little sign. I said $8 soaps or 2 for 15. And I would just hustle on the corners, you know, like
Yeah.
literally.
So the corner sounds soap.
Yeah. Literally, man.
Yeah.
People would throw change at me. What got me to stop is somebody spit in my face while driving by. They threw money at me and then spit in my face and said, "You're not homeless." I said, "Fuck." That shit made me cry, bro. Yo, he literally drive-by spat on me, bro.
Damn.
So that was like the ultimate disrespect, and I was just like, it was good. I was making a good amount of money off of doing that, but it was like I realized that's not my lane. That's not my So in the meantime, while I was doing that, I had to do product photography for the soaps, right? And that's where I kind of found my passion for photos.
Okay.
Right. And I was like, yeah, this is pretty sick. Then I was doing just photo shoots, just headshots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just for some extra change and this, that, third.
Of course.
And I was just doing that solo for a good 2 years, right? After I quit doing the soaps.
Oh yeah.
So but in that time frame, like I wasn't spending a lot of time with my kid, right?
Yeah.
So like
because you're out grinding.
Yeah, exactly, right? And some people didn't understand that at that time.
Yeah.
You know? They didn't see
what was a baby mom like mad and stuff like that?
Like I would go, I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna make this amount of money, and I'd come home and I'd be scammed.
Yeah,
you know,
come home like half, you know, empty, or
half or empty.
Yeah,
right.
I'm sure.
Like
you should get mad, obviously.
Exactly. Yeah. She's like, why are you not here? You're just outside having fun.
Yeah.
She assumed that I was cheating. Or
which is like, I guess, normal for like a girl to like think, you know what I mean?
Yeah, especially if you're working in a club environment doing photos and shit like that.
Exactly.
You know, so and while I was doing that, I was like, I was doing hoodies and stuff, right? And I would go to shows, actually a few of your shows too.
Yeah.
And I would bring a backpack of hoodies.
I remember that.
You remember that? Right? And I would go and like while taking photos, people would ask me about my photography stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but also I have hoodies. Come to this table and you can check them out.
Exactly.
Right? And so then I would buy the hoodies off of, is it Temu?
Temu?
Yeah.
Was it Temu?
I got the blanks off of Temu. Mm-hmm. And then I got like the vinyl. Yeah. Right? And the Cricut cutter and all that. And I would go to the library in Cambridge and I would press all of them.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So in that time, I was just doing that, and I was going to the clubs, and I was selling the hoodies, and I was selling my photos, and it was going pretty good, but it was time consuming. Yeah. And it was it didn't allow me to have like that connection with my daughter. Because every night or every other night or every weekend, I would be outside, right, risking not only myself but like a money opportunity that sometimes would come and sometimes wouldn't.
Yeah, just your time. You know,
like my time. I value my time too much to be able to be outside. From 10 o'clock at night till 3 o'clock in the morning, just trying to hustle and get some bread.
Exactly.
You know? And like it was just too much. Right. So that deteriorated my mental health for a little bit. Just doing that and also having people like kind of look down on me in a certain type of way, thinking that I'm not capable or I'm not able to achieve the goals that I really wanted to achieve. People not really believing me when I would say that I'm going to make it one way or another. Right. Yeah. And so, yeah, it was pretty intense, man, those few years. I eventually realized that due to the fact that I didn't have time for my family and I wasn't making the type of income that I was looking for. Yeah. I had to put myself on halt and I had to sit down again and scheme. Yeah, just try to find a blueprint for
you know, make it out, man. You know what I mean? To
Yeah,
make
exactly.
bread, make your bread, yo.
So,
Daily living.
so then in 2014, shout out the dope content. Mark, he had invited me to go do a cryptocurrency event.
Okay.
And this is the first time in my life that I had ever seen over $15,000 be made in under 15 minutes.
That's
And
crazy.
it's absolutely crazy. And the way that
just by crypto.
just by crypto,
Wow.
right? People were trading. It was one of the biggest conferences at Rebel, in Toronto.
Whoa. Okay.
And so we had VIP passes. We had all this like, I had full access to the entire place. I
Yeah.
could go wherever I wanted, and my job was literally just to go interview people and ask them about what they do, right?
Yeah.
And I got paid like a good like I think homie sent me like about 5 just for the day.
Wow.
And then on top of that, he paid $3,000 for my ticket to get onto a private yacht.
Damn.
Yeah, it was absolutely crazy.
Was that this year?
This was 2024.
Okay, yeah.
Last year.
Last year, yeah.
Right.
I think I saw that. It's on your
on my page, right?
Page, yeah.
I took it down now because like I'm trying to move a little bit more professional and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, that cryptocurrency event really opened my eyes to what Kitchener isn't,
Yeah.
And what there is out there.
Exactly.
Right. So it's like when you grow up in a spot like this, city, it feels like a bubble.
You feel like you're like just like boxed in, man.
Yeah.
Until like you go out of Kitchener, you'll see like what the industry is like really about, and just everything you see in life. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And, yeah.
So I had this conversation with one of these guys that was trading, and he told me, he's like, I was telling him about my situation, how I grew up and whatnot, where it was like Kitchener is kind of a little bit slummy, but it's like there's some nice sides,
Yeah.
And like I never really grew up on the big suburbs, you know what I'm saying? Like I always grew up in either a complex or just on the outskirts of the suburbs. So I always see these big ass houses and whatnot, but we never really had that. So he's like, you know what, bro? Like my parents came from nothing. They're immigrants as well. I'm coming from the United States to here just to be able to be here and learn.
Wow.
And I was like, yo, for real? And I'm like, how much did you pay to get here? He's like, paid about like almost $8,000 just for the plane ticket, the hotel, and and for
the entry or whatever.
Yeah. And so yeah, he was just explaining to me, he's like, this $8,000 is nothing to me. And I'm like, what do you mean $8,000? You just spent that like that? Right? And so he's like, yeah. He ended up sitting me down, kind of like how we are right now.
Yeah.
We're underneath the canopies by the lake.
Okay, yeah.
Right? And homie's like, yo, bro, you want to see something very like interesting, bro? Like, I'll put you onto some game,
Yeah.
And he was with Coinbase.
Coinbase.
Yeah, he was a rep for Coinbase.
Oh yeah, like the app, right?
Yeah. So he was a rep for Coinbase. And we ended up talking for like 15 minutes or so, and he's like, hold on, let me take this phone call, right? He takes the phone call. He's like, all right, this is perfect, right? I just got a call about a influx in this meme coin. And I'm like, okay, say word. He's like, watch, I'm going to put like, he said he was going to put like 10K into it, right? Then he's like, okay, now look at this line. Watch how this line moves. Oh, boom. And it spiked.
Damn.
Right? And then he's like, okay, now check this. Pull. Boom. Dude made $20,000 in a span of 15 minutes, bro.
That's crazy.
He put like 8 to 9K, and he made $20,000.
Oh, so almost double or double his amount. That's good.
Bro. It was absolutely crazy. And he's like, see this? Like, if you just take the time to learn about what you want to do, then this can happen to you as well.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't have to be in crypto. It doesn't have to be in any other trade. It just has to be with what you want to do. If you know what you're doing and you're educated, then you could put that $10,000 like it's nothing and be certain that your ROI is going to come.
Exactly.
Right? And so that was like my first key that just unlocked my mind. Right?
Yeah.
And it was like, whoa, like, holy, bro. Like, people are actually out here making this type of money. Like, it's
That's
fucking,
good, man.
like, it's GTA.
GTA. Okay.
You know?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right? Like, imagine that, right? Like, you come up from nothing and then somebody just puts you on game like that.
Yeah, they're just making bare money now. Yeah.
You know? And so then he's like, yeah, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to Thailand. And I'm like, what the fuck? What's in Thailand? He's like, there's another one of these, and I'm gonna do the same thing.
Whoa.
Right? And so, yeah, he went to Thai, and this at the third, I went my separate ways. But
yeah,
that day, I learned so much about money, about networking, and about videography. You know, that's where like I kind of started stepping into what TTS really is.
Yeah,
what TTS really represents.
And what does TTS like represent as a brand? Because I remember you telling me that yeah, like well, it's not just you anymore. It's a team now, right? It's like, so what does TTS represent now?
Holy man. So TTS TTS represents high quality videos.
Yeah.
Community, right? Especially right now, I'm trying to establish who is gonna stay with me long term and who isn't. So I'm just bringing on a lot of people to be able to test the water and see
test the waters and
like see where they go, see how they operate.
Exactly.
I have, you know, Irvin.
Yeah.
So I have Irvin on my team. I've got a guy from Detroit. His name is Jalen.
Okay.
I've got a director from Montreal. His name is Pop Visuals. I've added so many other people. Like I would have to actually like go on my IG and check it out. But
that's dope.
These are the first few people that I added onto TTS.
Okay. And any documentaries in the future or like feature films, then, since you have like a huge like team of you know, like videographers and just like yeah, shooters in general?
That's a good question. Obviously, like my shooters have their own individual projects.
Okay.
Right? Like I'm not limiting their potential with clientele, right?
So like they like, let's say like, for example, like Irvin, like he has his own like company or whatever, but like but like it's like under you now, so like you're the boss or of him, or is it just like a collective like kind of thing?
Yeah, it's more like a collective kind of thing where it's like we keep the money in the circle, right? So like Irvin has his own business, Pop Visuals has his own brand. Everybody has their own brand, right?
Yeah.
But what I do is I manage the clientele.
Okay.
Right? So it's like if once I seek out the clientele, and then I contract my shooters, my team, right, to go out and do these gigs, right? But then on the side, they have their own freelance thing, right?
Oh yeah.
So it's like I'm not telling them bring your clientele to me, and make it my clientele, and I will charge them. So then you can make your money. I'm not doing that. I'm saying I will find my clientele
exactly
under TTS, and I'll bring the TTS clientele to you. So then you can work under TTS to be able to complete the service. Yeah. Right.
Okay, that's pretty dope, man. Any artists like in the city or like just in general, like you would like work with, like, or have worked with? Who have you worked with like in the city that's like you're proud of? You know, like either for media or like, you know, pictures or
you for sure. Okay. You know, like, for real, you for sure, because you put me onto a lot of opportunities in the past.
Yeah. Thank you.
Like for example, you got me into the Little Pump show. You got me into a whole bunch of different artist shows. The Boogish show.
Oh yeah, Boogish. I remember that show.
That was a nice one.
Yeah.
You know, you gave me the opportunity to branch out. When I didn't have anybody to do that.
Facts. Right? Yeah.
And like, in return, you got your products, right? You got your photos.
Yeah, my pictures. Yeah.
So
yeah, definitely, bro.
One person I'm very happy to work with is you. Another person I would say is 23.
Yeah.
23 Dreams. Same thing. He put me onto into mixing, engineering, and like music production.
That's good.
More.
Yeah.
And like the LOD team in general.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Life with Dreamers, man. Yeah, that's a team, yo.
You know, like LOD is one of those spots for if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Yeah, yes, sir.
If you don't, you gotta find out. So
yeah, man.
So yeah, like those are local at least. Let me think. Outside of Ontario, somebody that I would like to work with is ASAP 12E.
ASAP 12, that'd be dope.
Yeah, I'm in a Discord chat. I've spoken to him a few times on Discord while he plays like COD.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I would really love to work with him. I'd love to go to the studio with him, or even Rocky. Rocky would be really
Rocky
sick.
Lee
I need the
Peasy.
ASAP crew just
Yeah, me
just
too. Like I still rate to the ASAP mob. You know, I mean, even though like they're not really the mob anymore, but I still like the whole team, man.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, you know, like
yeah,
I have a lot of respect for them, the fashion industries, the way that they've branched out is a big
yeah,
inspiration. Like
exactly.
from starting from music to going to fashion to
Hmm.
going to like brand deals and all this other stuff.
Exactly.
It's so dope. So I mean, I aspire
Yeah.
to meet them one day.
Like I know you're not an artist, but like in 2025, from your perspective, do you think it's like it's important for artists to branch out into like different ventures, not only just music? You know what I mean?
110%. Music is one avenue for you to be able to
Hmm.
use it as marketing. When people say, I got Louis Vuitton, I got Louis Vuitton, or, you know, Gucci Gang, all that is marketing. You know, all
Yeah.
that is promotion for that brand. And then later on, once they get recognized by that brand,
Yeah.
they send things, they endorse them. You
Yeah.
know, and it's not always for free, but sometimes you get things discounted. You
Exactly.
know, you get opportunities to go to their events. There's this one restaurant, I don't know where it is, but it's like a full out Gucci restaurant. And
Oh, hey.
if you don't own anything, if you're wearing something that's not Gucci, you're not allowed in.
Whoa.
You know?
Is that like here in Canada
I
or?
don't know where it is,
Oh
bro. I
shit.
don't know, but I
Yeah.
literally I seen that like not long ago, and
No, that's official though. That's sick.
I want to be able to get into those spaces. You
Yeah,
know, I want to be able
definitely.
to take my daughter or my mom to like one of those places where if
Hmm.
you don't have a certain thing from that brand,
Yeah,
you can't get in there. It's just
that's
so
crazy.
exclusive.
In a way, it's like discrimination in a way. Like, nah, that's still dope though.
It kind of is. You're
Yeah,
right. That's fucked up. You're right.
yeah,
That's fucked up.
yeah. What's it called? Do you think being like a photographer in the music industry is like underrated or overrated? Like, do you think like paid wise, like do you think like people will underpay you just because like you're a photographer
If you're
or do you think you get overpaid or is paid just like
I have
in
a
the
good answer.
middle?
I have a good answer for that.
Hmm.
If you're working solo,
Yeah,
from my personal experience, if you're working solo, you're just starting up, you're just on the come up, this, that, and the
yeah,
third, people are gonna underpay you. People are gonna wanna say, nah, you're not really worth my time, you're not worth my business, or this, that, the third,
yeah,
right? But once you make that transition from working individually to working with a group of people,
yeah.
like I have,
Hmm.
then is when you can start to charge premium rates,
Wow,
right? It's absolutely ridiculous.
that's crazy.
And also it depends on your gear.
It depends on the gear too.
The gear is very
Yes,
important.
sir.
If because I own the T6i, right?
Okay.
That's the camera I own. I don't go out anymore
Yeah.
to shoot music videos with the T6i, right? Because I realized, like I said, my gear is not up to par with industry standards.
Yeah.
Industry standards starts with the Sony A7 or the
Yeah.
Sony 6000 A6.
Or the FX like 30 or
Yeah,
whatever.
like
Yeah. All kind of stuff. Yeah.
those Black Magic,
Yeah.
all of that, right? So it's
Hmm.
starting once you hit the $1,000 or $1,500 range and up.
Yeah.
That's when you're getting industries like standard,
And the standard. Yeah.
right? Um, anything below that, you're gonna be charging anywhere between I want to say $100 to at most a wedding shoot for 2,500 with a T6i.
Oh
That's at
shit.
most, right?
Damn. I can't any of that. Yeah.
So and that's not every industry. I don't tackle weddings or do personal things
Ah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
due to the fact that it's like very involved with the family. It's all of that. I personally prefer commercial.
Yeah.
Like I love
So just come to a show, do your thing, and like leave whenever. And
exactly.
yeah. Yeah.
Um, I like commercial or business type of things where it's like a brand needs photos for their products and whatnot, you know, because it's like there's no attachment to that product.
Hmm.
There's no sentimental value to that product,
Yeah.
right? And it's just strictly transactional, you know. Like I said, versus like weddings or baby shoots or family
Yeah.
shoots, like those have sentimental value to the client.
Of course.
So if something were to happen to those files, as in like if they were to get corrupted or if something
Yeah.
just, you know, some fuck shit happens, then what like the client's gonna be very, very upset. Not
Yeah.
just upset and be like, all right, I'll just find somebody else I want a refund. They'll be like, okay, I'm not gonna recommend you. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not. It just it piles up to like a list of.
That's crazy.
It is. It is. It's absolutely ridiculous. But I mean, back to your question about like working like for low or high rates.
Yeah.
When you work in a group, you tend to have more
Yeah.
opportunities,
Yeah.
right? Because you can pitch different styles or different
Styles. Yeah.
like, you know what I'm
Effects,
saying?
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Right? You can pitch different opportunities to different clients and
Yeah.
you know, for example, before when I was doing solo work, I was only doing headshots. I was doing like little videos and stuff like behind the scenes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right? Of shows and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But they weren't paying as much as what I get paid, for example, real estate now. Right?
Oh yeah, real estate. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice venture to tap into the real estate, category. So, how that came about, and like, what is the pay obviously better than the music industry?
100%.
100%.
100%. Because you know what? Look, you go down any block, right? There's gonna be one house for lease, one house for rent, or one house for sale.
Yeah.
Right? One of the three, you know? Or you can go to a commercial property, right? Like where there's restaurants or whatnot. Same thing, you know? You can offer drone shots, you can offer a whole bunch of shit, right?
Yeah.
Different editing styles and whatnot. So depending on who you're dealing with, like it's a lot more lucrative in the real estate game. I'm not only focused on that
Yeah.
because obviously I gotta stick to my roots, the creative side
Yeah,
of it.
of course.
The music and all of that is like where everything started.
Yeah.
So that's like my biggest audience right now. People that love music videos. The last music video that we did was with my my bro Primo, and then
Yes, sir.
our homie Dippa. And in the first week,
What? Bed bugs.
yeah, Bedbugs.
So you recorded that?
No, Irvin did.
Oh yeah, no.
But
Oh
it's
yeah.
with TTS Production.
Oh shit. Okay, okay.
So
I
TTS.
was wondering how come like your company name is like in the video, because remember he told me that Irvin shot it. So
Yeah, Irvin
okay,
shot
okay.
it. Irvin shot
Still, man.
Irvin's my top shooter, 100%. Like,
Yeah.
he's a good friend of mine, but he's also like
Doing this thing as well. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. He's doing his thing. He
Yeah.
travels a lot.
Yes, he travels. Yeah.
We're trying to go to New York. He's trying to introduce me to some people over there.
Oh yeah.
In New York, yeah, like
Oh yeah, his buddies out there. Yeah.
he's got some pretty cool connections out there, man.
Yeah, he does, man.
People that work with like Nike, Adidas,
Yeah, SoundCloud, like
SoundCloud.
yeah.
Yeah, he's got some crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy
connections.
connects. Yeah.
He wants to introduce me to some people over there, and that's going to be a blessing. I really appreciate him for that.
Yeah.
But once I get my whole personal situation sorted out,
Yeah.
if it's not by the end of December, then I'm hoping to go by March break.
Next year for sure.
Yeah, 110%. I
Yeah.
need to get the fuck out of Kitchener.
Yo, how do you think I feel sometimes, man?
Lie.
For real. Trying to go on a vacation or eventually move somewhere. Eventually move from a city, man. Yeah, I mean that's why. Yeah, man.
You need to get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's a beautiful city, you know, like to live. But any more than that, like you have to get your money somewhere.
Yeah. After a while, it gets like toxic and everything too, and people just preying on your downfall. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
it's like in the city. Everyone's just like
they cheer you until they don't want to.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And like that's cool and all, that's all them, but like us as creatives, like we need undeniable support.
Yeah.
Right? Where
Agreed.
it's like to a point to if you are making music, you know, people are gonna just ride for you, you know?
Yeah.
Or for example, what I'm doing, people didn't believe in it at first, but then once I started building a team, once I started, you know, I did a rebrand with a logo and a whole bunch of other shit. When people started seeing that I was taking it seriously, that's when they're like, oh, okay, he's actually serious. Like, okay, good job, buddy. You know?
Not for real.
So even still to this day, like I have clients that like question, oh, why are your rates so high? It's because I charge a premium for a premium service.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not going to give you 200 photos. I'm not going to give you 500 photos. I'm going to give you 50 to maximum 100 photos
Yeah.
for a premium price, right? For a high quality and everything, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, fam. Like the video and photo game is definitely a hustle. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I personally like I would wanna make sure that this stuff goes farther than me, you know, especially now
Yeah.
that I have people under me that are like,
Exactly.
you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, fam.
Where do you see yourself in like 2, 3 years from now?
I'm driving a Urus.
The years? Hey.
If it's not a Urus, then it's a Cadillac.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. Just like making those goals complete, obviously, and
mm,
driving around.
by
Driving down
next
the
year
years. Yeah.
by next year this is more realistic. Me and one of my homies, Raj, we're planning out how we're gonna start doing our rates,
Yeah.
how like for TTS and stuff like that.
Okay.
We were just talking about that earlier. That's where I was coming from,
Yeah.
like that meeting. So our expected 15 shooters at a minimum of $350, one client each. We're
Mm-hmm.
making about $8,000 a month.
That'd be crazy.
It'd be so sick, right? But the goal is to have 3 clients per shooter, right?
Yeah.
Consistently on a
Mm-hmm.
retainer. And if we're doing that same number for 15 shooters, 350 on an annual basis, we're looking at over 100K,
Damn. Holy.
right?
That's crazy.
But it's about finding the clientele.
To find a clientele, that's the
Right.
thing. Yeah.
And so it's not hard to do, but it's definitely like mentally demanding, you know? And if you don't
Yeah.
have the mental strength or the drive
Yeah.
to complete those tasks or to deal with certain clientele, because there's going to be problems, right?
Exactly.
There's going to be problems between either sending the footage, or there's going to be problems between the client and the shooter, or there's going to be problems between me and the shooter, or me and
Yeah.
the client. There's bound to have issues in this business, but it's being able to have the mental strength and capability to essentially just power through it,
Yeah.
right? And keep professional while doing it. You know, don't crash out on people.
Yeah.
Like I've done that before, fam, and it looks so bad.
It looks
You know?
bad. Yeah, it looks bad eventually after after you look back, you're like, oh shit, did they really just do that? And we all go through like that kind of like phases and stuff, but sometimes in a moment you just like snap and
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, man.
And like getting out of that, right?
Yeah.
You know how you asked me what is something that I'm trying to do to get out of the broke mindset?
Yeah.
That's one of them. Patience.
The patience. Patience is I feel like a lot of Kitchener rappers. I feel like patience is the key. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people like quit doing music in Kitchener because they thought like their time was now when it really wasn't. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like name like rappers or whatever, but I feel like if they waited, maybe
They could have taken off.
yeah, they could have taken off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But don't expect things to come to you.
Yeah.
This is something I'm learning now,
Yeah.
right? Don't expect things to come to you.
You gotta go chase it, man.
Patience with
Yeah.
action,
Yeah, patience with action.
right? Not patience with demanding.
Yeah.
Not patience with expectation,
Exactly.
right? Patience with action. When you take action and you're being patient on the results and you're
Yeah.
being patient on the positive attributes that come with your
Yeah.
hard work and your effort,
Exactly.
then you actually see the results that you're looking for, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And even if it's not, there's always a lesson. There's
Yeah.
always a lesson. I've been stranded in Toronto multiple times,
Mm.
where I go out, I do a shoot, or I go out and I do a meeting, and the GO train is shut down.
Yeah.
I don't have a way home, and I have no bread on me,
Damn.
right? I've been stranded out there,
Yeah.
sleeping at Union Station with all my gear, you know, with all my shit, just fucking winging it.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And I did that multiple times when I was like for selling the clothes and doing all that. Right?
Yeah.
So you can imagine how annoying that shit
Yeah.
was, bro.
No, I just remember you at Club Fuego. So like you set up your own. I remember you set up your own booth and it was just like selling the shirts and everything.
Yo,
And,
bro, that night I made like I went in
yeah,
with no money. No
yeah,
money with nothing.
yeah.
They tried charging me at the door. I said, fuck that.
I remember that.
So fuck that. I know people here. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
And so then I ended up getting in, but that night I made about like $300 to $400
yeah,
just off the shirts,
yeah. I remember that, man.
right?
A lot of
And
people's going. Yeah, a lot of people's buying the shirts that from me. I remember.
bro, I don't even know whoever has those shirts or those hoodies. Bless your heart. Bless your heart.
Yeah,
And you know what? You the only ones that have those hoodies.
yeah. Take Trust the Shooter.
If you
Yeah,
see me, if you see me here on this show right now, man, thank you.
yeah.
Cause you
Take his name in the comment section.
yeah, ttsmedia.inc. Thank you so
Yeah,
much. Thank you so
yeah,
much. Cause those little moments where I had no faith in myself,
yeah,
right? And I come out with a W,
yeah.
gave me the confidence to continue on.
No, I remember you came in like hungry as fuck. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, this guy is gonna definitely like sell the shirts and
Yeah, bro.
yeah, man.
People was walking out of that club like there was like at least like 6 or 7 people with my hoodies.
Yeah,
And mind you, I like to make the hoodies, it only costs me about not even $10,
exactly.
right? Because I got it off of Temu when I made it at home,
Yeah,
you know? And then I would sell them for $40 to $60.
yeah,
You know what? I changed. It's kind of fucked up, but I like that night. I changed the prices so many times.
yeah,
Yeah, you can have it for 30, right? Oh, you can have it for 60,
yeah,
right?
yeah, man. What's it called? London is a good city though, because I feel like if it was Kitchener, like I feel like they wouldn't like really pay no mind to the shirts, but like London is a really good city for like the music scene and just in general. You know what I mean?
For sure, for
Yeah,
sure. I like London. But I love Kitchener.
yeah, me too.
You
Yeah,
know
of
what I mean?
course.
I have a love hate relationship with the city.
Yeah, yeah,
London is cool, but it's kind of dead out there. Like they're it's only good for the music because there's nothing going on over there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's shout out to London, man. That's my city for the shows, but right now it's dead because I'm not there. You know what I mean? But
Real,
yeah,
real. You was
for
putting on a
real.
lot of shows
Yeah,
over
for
there.
real. Yeah, for real. Maybe next year we'll be back.
100%,
Yeah,
bro. So yeah.
but I don't know if you want to talk about the messy topics. You don't have to, but do you want to talk about Ethan?
No names, but yeah. Let's talk about 8 ton.
Yeah, let's talk about Ethan. Like I was once an Ethan as well, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like we should like maybe like not like address this aggressively, but like
Just revisit the topic.
let's revisit the topic, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. I'm so down
So
for that, bro. I
yeah,
love this
like
topic. I love
not
this
for
topic.
real. So like 8 ton consisted yeah, because we were young too. Like this was at least like 4 5 years ago maybe. Or
Pushing 6 years now.
oh yeah, pushing 6 years now.
Because
So
I was in high school at the time.
yeah, and I'm just like, like I was just out of high school basically, you know what I mean? And yeah, so it was Zen, you and Zenny who made 8 ton, right?
Yeah, it was me and Zane.
Yeah, Zane, yeah, Zane, yeah.
So, me and him, we started 8 ton. He kind of just played. He just used me for my shit. Really, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Right. But like 8 ton Media, man, it was supposed to be an online magazine for artists and creatives in Ontario.
Yeah.
Um, and it was going really well. We were doing interviews, kind of like this one, lower production, of course.
Yeah.
And we were recording people. Like I was just learning how to mix and engineer and make beats and all of that. So I was
Yeah.
taking advantage of that. Since we had so many connections to artists, I was like, okay, cool, let's do photo shoots and then let's do artists and put them in a magazine, right?
Yeah.
Uh, so that was all good and all, but then like it was just bad business partnership.
Yeah.
Zane didn't have the mentality to be able to continue or carry it, and he had actually burned many bridges with the people that we were working with, spreading rumors and drama, and
Yeah.
yeah, you know about all that.
Yeah, yeah. Like
So it was definitely something that taught me a lot about like business and relationships,
yeah.
you know. And
can't mix friendship with business sometimes. I mean,
yeah,
yeah,
sometimes,
sometimes,
because the people that I work with, they're my friends.
yeah,
But it's like to a certain level.
certain level, yeah,
Like once
exactly.
it's work, it's work.
Hmm.
You know, and like if you do some fucked up shit, then I'm sorry, you halas, you're done,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Yeah, for real. With me, when I was in 8-10, like I was just like getting my feet wet in the music industry and everything, and like like it was during COVID, like everyone's like drinking obviously, and doing their thing, and I remember Zane kicks me out because he was like mad I was like drinking or something. And I'm like, bro, it's COVID, like what do you expect me to be doing out here, man?
Bro was spreading rumors saying that you're an alcoholic.
Yeah. Like
And
it's
then he tried, and then there was a moment where
yeah,
you came to my house,
yeah,
right? And you had confronted the situation because the rumor had gotten to a point where it was like people were saying that I was saying that shit.
yeah. Because like it was like I don't know, it was all among the 8-10 like members. You know what I mean? So like yeah, so so I was pretty mad at like you and Primo at the time. You know what I mean? And I'm not really like confrontational because I want to know like the facts first before I like do something. You know what I mean? So I ask you guys obviously first like what actually happened, what he say, what this guy say. You know what I mean? And they got that taken care of obviously, and
Yeah.
we figured out that Zane likes to twist his words or
Just
you
didn't
know
get a clear message out, you
yeah,
know.
exactly.
Didn't get a clear message out. When it came to clients and stuff like that, there was no retention, or no
Hmm.
retainers. It was just very messy business,
Yeah,
very messy, disorganized and whatnot.
exactly.
Like it got to a point where it was like when the fallout happened, it was because I believe fuck what even ended up happening. Yeah, no, homie was just trying to use me for my photos and my videos, and he had done something where it was like along the lines of we did a shoot, he didn't want to pay me,
Yeah.
and he didn't charge the clients multiple times. I told him charge the client, charge the client, charge the client, charge the client,
Hmm.
right? And he didn't. And
Hmm.
so those were the moments where, like I said, I was doing like photo shoots and stuff. I would be out late, and
Yeah.
I come home and I have nothing,
Hmm.
you know. So in those moments is when that type of shit was happening.
Yeah.
Um, so it was like I realized I was like, man, like this guy, he's only using me for my camera and my gear,
Exactly.
right? And he was only, and then once he found somebody else, he moved to somebody else, right? That would allow him to like just
To do it for free. Yeah.
yeah, just to do it for free and manipulate it, right?
Yeah.
So I learned a lot from that situation, from being a solo entrepreneur to being
Hmm.
in a collective to how to manage a collective to how to manage
Yeah.
artists, how
Exactly.
to treat people,
Yeah.
you know. At the end of the day, Zane had finessed at least $1,000 worth of photos,
Yeah.
and stuff for me. And like he took like this microphone stand that I had and whatnot, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Yo, give it back." Just at 30, never gave it back. So then I just cut him off. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Fuck it! Like I'm not gonna chase you for this stupidity. Like
Exactly.
I'm just gonna be the bigger person in this situation."
Yeah.
So then, yeah, cut him off, and then after that, he started spreading rumors about me and shit, saying I was racist and all this other stuff. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
all this kind of stuff. Yeah, I remember that because I remember like like after like you and him like got into arguments. Like you start. That's when me and him started to do a few shows together. Then I
mhm.
started to see like his true colors as well. And I mean, and
Yeah, you saw the shit that I was telling you about. I was like, yo,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
pace yourself, bro.
yeah,
One thing, bro, that cheesed me the most, bro,
yeah,
is when my kid was around and like he like came to my house one time. My kid was just like only like maybe 3 months.
yeah,
One situation cheesed me. And this is really what started me to not fuck with him, right?
yeah,
My mom's holding my baby, right? And he comes in the house,
yeah,
right? Like I let him in and whatnot. We're just chilling.
yeah,
You know, he comes into the house, sees the baby. He's like, "Oh, my muffin!" Goes and picks up the baby out of my mom's arms, bro. And
What?
mind you, nobody told him to pick up the kid, bro. Right?
What the hell? Yeah, that's really fucked up now. Right.
So he's like, "Oh, my muffin!" He picks her up. He's about to go give the baby a kiss, fam. Right? And this is COVID time too, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, why don't be, first off, don't be fucking kissing my kid, bro.
Yeah.
Second off, it's COVID season. So what are you talking about? Right?
Yeah.
And then third, don't take my fucking kid out of my mom's hands, bro. Like that shit cheesed me. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And so I see this. My mom's like shocked.
Like shocked.
She's like, what the heck? Right? You know? And I take my baby and I'm like, yo, who do you think you are to walk into my house and take my baby out of my mom's arms, bro? And then try to give her a kiss. You need to leave now.
Yeah.
Right? So then I booted him like maybe 5 minutes after that. I had a conversation with him. I booted him out of my house.
Yeah.
Right? And yeah, fam. It was just bad. He was just weird, bro.
Yeah.
Like if you see this, bro, no diss to you right now, bro, but I don't have no respect for you like that, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no diss, but like I just wanted to highlight this topic, you know what I mean? And
it's a good
about the downfall of A-Ton, you know.
The downfall of A-Ton was such a sad downfall, bro.
Yeah, because like we had potential, man. We had a good roster.
We had a sick roster.
Yeah, we had people who was actually like down for A-Ton, man. I remember. Yeah.
We had Leigh Vara. We had a whole like some rock group. We had a whole bunch of people lined up for these photo shoots and this magazine, right? That we're gonna publish on paper as well, right? But due to the unprofessionalism, right? And due to the lack of, or due to the friendships and all this other stuff, and being him being too involved in my personal life. Yeah. Right? Like this from my experience, him being too involved in my personal life. Yeah. To the point it just got like really uncomfortable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's like you said, you can't always mix business and friendships. Yeah. I realized that then, like obviously me and you are homies, we do business together all the time. Yeah, exactly. But it's like when we chilling outside and we're just talking about business, versus
everything has to be all about music, like when we're chilling, you know what I mean? And that's what divides friendship with other people. Like that's like being Sosa. Like me and him is like, like best friends. You know what I mean? Not every day we chill, we'll talk about music. You know what I mean? Some days we'll just like go to Toronto, like smoke a bunch on the block. You know what I mean? Or
go get some fucking food.
Get some food. You know what I mean?
Kick up, chill and whatnot. But then when it comes to situations like what
the business, then we'll get serious. You know what I mean?
Exactly. No jokes.
I feel like that's a downfall of a lot of like people in Kitchener. Like they don't know the difference. You know what I mean? They can't divide the difference. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of people lose their friends in the music game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
There's a very thin, blurred line between friendship and business. Especially out here. There's a blurred line between friendship and business. So it's like, if you don't know how to operate with respect, you don't know how to keep your boundaries or communicate in a certain type of way, then you're not going to get too far. Yeah. The last time I spoke to this guy, we had made amends, but, or at least he tried to.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I went to, I had actually confronted him about him spreading rumors of me being racist and being a bigot and all this other things, right?
Yeah.
And I had seen him at a shawarma shop eating with one of his brothers. And I walked up to him and I was like, I walked in because I was going to get some food.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't end up getting food because I was cheesed afterwards, right?
Yeah.
But I walked in and I spoke to him. I was like, yo, bro, don't ever say my name in your mouth again, because I'm not what you're saying and I'm not what you think I am. So it's like, your perception of me, right, is a fabricated perception, and it's not something that is based off of facts.
Yeah.
Right? If you want facts, you're not built for this industry. Go work where you want to work, do what you want to do, live your life, but keep my name out your fucking mouth. Will Smith that shit.
Yeah, that's funny. Keep your name. Will Smith, like this rock. Nah, that's funny, man.
So I was like, yo, bro, so like find your lane,
Yeah.
Find your lane, figure out what you want to do. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But that's it for the A-Ton shit, but in closing, man, you and me could talk for like hours, yo. But what's it called? Do you want to talk about just have you ever been like scammed in like this like industry? Like
Yeah.
for like pictures or whatever before, or like someone say they're gonna pay you but not pay you, or
Yeah. Even currently, I'm kind of going through a situation where I don't know if like the client's gonna pay the rest of the deposit.
yeah,
They're not really satisfied with the work, even though the quality of the photos is absolutely pristine.
yeah,
They were looking for something else.
mm,
So it's like they wanted photos of the club environment. We took photos of the DJ and we
yeah,
focused on the DJ,
yeah,
right? The person that was creating the vibe for the club, right?
yeah, and they wanted something like something
They wanted
in
more of
house.
like the actual club, the rooms and stuff like that, right? But there was it's partially my fault, right?
Yeah,
Because I didn't explain to them that we need a shot list and we need to have like
yeah, just a list of like
just
what you want done,
exactly,
basically. Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So that's partially my fault. But then at the same time, like when I did ask questions along those lines, I didn't get a clear response. They just said, take some photos. We just want photos of the club. Right. Okay, that's great. So we took photos. They look amazing. We did a video as well,
yeah,
but they're also claiming that our rates are too high for what we provided. Right. 40 images, one reel, unlimited revisions,
mm-hmm.
and and we charged about a 5 or 6,
Wow,
and so like they were satisfied and they were okay with the rate at first, right? And this is another part on my end where I didn't clarify how many images that we're gonna
yeah,
provide. So right now I have a partial deposit, right, and I'm holding on to it.
yeah,
My shooter already went out and did the job, right? We're waiting on the video edits and whatnot
yeah,
right now, and I'm hoping that once we deliver the videos, that the club or the client,
yeah,
right, are gonna follow through with the rest of the deposit.
yeah,
I'm willing to negotiate with them again and renegotiate the actual terms,
yeah,
but due to the fact that it's such a low budget, right?
yeah,
And I have to pay my editors and I have to pay the videographer, and I have to pay myself, right? It's kind of hard to work with that number. So the most I could probably take on is like maybe 50 to $60,
yes. It's
right?
not too bad.
It's not too
Of a
bad, but
deposit, yeah,
right, it's not bad, but then that cuts into the editing and that cuts into the shooter, and
yeah,
like I'm taking that out of my own personal cut because I'm not gonna. I told the shooter I'm gonna give her 260 for the shoot, but then I rounded
yeah,
it to 300 because like it was a long shoot and there's a lot of post editing and stuff like that for the photos. So
yeah,
I
man.
rounded it to 300 just to bless
It's
her,
crazy.
right?
Yeah,
And so my cut initially, right, pre-negotiation, it's still pre-negotiation at the moment,
damn.
but my cut was 200, but that 50 brings it down to 150,
Oh yeah.
right? That's why I'm saying it's a low budget.
Mm,
It's not bad for me because I do minimal work, as in like all I do is maintain the client relations, close the contract, like close the deals and send out the shooter. And I do all of this on my phone at home, right?
wow.
So 150 just for that. It's not bad. It's one day, it's one
Yeah,
weekend. You know what I
that's
mean?
sick. That's sick, man. Yeah,
I would love to be able to have more opportunities with more venues that are willing to pay a
mm,
premium for
premium
this,
price. Yeah,
yeah, a premium for the service that we provide,
yeah,
because there's a lot that goes behind it,
of
right? It
course.
may look like there's just one person going out to just do the photos, but
Yeah,
behind that there's 4 or 5 other people that need to get paid,
yeah,
right? So right now, like I'm kind of going through a little bit of a situation like that.
yeah,
These clients are very good with me and they're very respectable people. And so I don't think that they will
yeah,
like do any bad business or create a bad name. And so like I'm just gonna sort this out within the next day or so and
yeah. And
figure out
just yeah,
how to get the full 5.
of
Right,
course.
because
Yeah,
that's the ultimate goal, get the
yeah.
full 5, not have to
Make sure you get
negotiate
paid,
down,
man.
and
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. Like make sure I get paid and make sure I can pay my editors,
yeah,
right? So we're trying our best to make sure that we can do a good thing for people.
yeah,
Like I'm not a greedy person. I try my best to be humble, but
yeah,
humbleness can only take you so far. So I try my best to be humble. I try my best to like work with people in a way where it's
yeah,
like they will not give me bad mouth,
Yeah.
right? As in they will not they won't give me bad mouth, as in I'll be recommended into more opportunities.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh yeah, like we had a little bit of a bump in this situation, but due to respectable business and ethics and this, that, the third, and communication,
Yeah.
we got over it. He made a deal with me, or we made a deal with him, and
Yeah.
now we're good. Now we're on terms.
Nice, bro. No, yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like, like preparations for shooting, like it's a lot. People just think it's like, oh, you're bringing in the camera and lights and everything, and you have to do like more than that. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, for me, like consultation and relations
Yeah.
is like the most important thing.
Yeah.
That's my role.
Yeah, that's step one. Yeah. Yeah.
That's my role, to maintain those
Yeah.
and keep good relationships and good networks. If I fall off on a network in a relationship, then my whole team loses.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's one money opportunity that, or one money opportunity, one network, that connection that essentially like becomes a loss.
Yeah.
Right? All around. So it's definitely like demanding. And there's times, like for example this weekend when we did this shoot, it turned out amazing.
Yeah.
The client was happy with the shooter that we picked, and all, like, they're happy up until post, right? Until post editing and all this other stuff.
That sucks.
Yeah, it sucks, right? So it's like, we just gotta like make sure that we power through these like little situations, because at the end of the day, like this person that we're dealing with right now, they have a lot of doors that they can open for us.
Okay, so you want to make sure that you hit the nail on this one, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I really care about every client, like equally.
Equally, yeah.
I don't give anybody less than myself. I always try to give more of who I am, and make sure they know that, like, yeah, like, I'm not 100% business savvy or like have business communications, but I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. In closing though, like, I have like one more question. Enough to answer it though, but I remember you're like trying to get into like managing the artists, and then like workouts. Unfortunately, do you want to talk about that or no?
Yeah.
Miss Moody.
Miss Moody, she's a great artist.
Yeah, great artist.
She's a great artist. I don't have any like issues with her. There's no bad blood. We went to go do a shoot, and this is when I realized that I wasn't like
cut out to be a manager.
Cut out to be her manager specifically.
Her manager, yeah.
I wasn't cut out to be her manager. We went to go do a shoot. She was trying to shoot like some promotional videos, music video type of thing at a club. We went to like I think it was London or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was doing it just for free. I was just doing it just to help her out and whatnot. Yeah. And when I got home, like all the files and all the footage was corrupted, right? So I didn't have any ability to get the footage back, right?
Yeah.
Then later on in that day, her partner had came to my house and then dropped off $1,000, right?
Yeah.
And I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
It was a blessing, for real.
Yeah.
I was not expecting it at all. And I went outside, I spoke to him, and I was like, hey man, like, I feel really bad about this. Like, this is I know you guys really wanted this footage. I know like this was gonna be something really important for you.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I could open a couple avenues and a couple doors and lead you guys in the right direction for the time being. But
you did. So you told him that. So you told him that the files got corrupted, and he still handed you the rack, right?
He still handed me the rack.
Oh, okay.
He still handed me the rack. So what I did with that is I ended up going to Best Buy. Fuck Best Buy. They scammed me so heavy.
How they scam you?
Bro, so I took that 1,000 and I took it to Best Buy, and they have this 3-level like software anti-corruption thing.
Yeah.
Right? Level 1 is like 200. Level 2 is like 5 to 6, right? And then level 3 is over a band. You have to pay for level 3 to be able to get all your files back, right? Yeah. I paid for level 2, and they're like, yeah, we can't do anything.
So you wasted your money, basically.
I just wasted my money, and I could have easily used that money to. He said, get you a new camera, and get you new equipment.
What?
Right? So he gave
And
me.
you couldn't get a refund on it, obviously, because like you used it,
I
obviously.
couldn't get a refund.
Oh
I
no, that's
couldn't.
stupid.
It's so retarded.
Yeah,
So yeah. So her partner, he had blessed me that 1,000,
yeah,
and he's like, yo, get you some new gear. Like maybe down the line we can work together again.
yeah,
And I was like, yo, I'm like so sorry. Like I don't want to be the type of person to take your money like this, you know?
yeah,
So I tried giving it back
yeah,
at one point. I tried giving it back. He's like, nah, hold on to that. You need that. You have a kid, this, that, the third. You spent the whole entire night with us,
yeah,
you know, and you know, it just didn't turn out the way that it was
yeah,
supposed to, you know? And so at that point in time, I was like, I could get this person into a lot of doors,
yeah.
but is this my lane, you know?
Exactly.
And so I realized after that $1,000, like me and him sat in the car and we prayed, right? We sat in the car. He prayed for me. He's like, yo, I hope that you get a whole bunch of abundance, like all this,
Yeah,
you know,
so weird.
it was real, you know?
That's crazy.
I appreciate that, man. I'll never forget that. And that's why I have so much respect for her and her partner
On your team, yeah,
and
yeah,
her team, you know?
yeah,
So it's like, when, the end result of this essentially is I couldn't get them the footage. I
yeah,
stayed with the 5, and I told her,
yeah,
I sent her a DM. I said, hey, I'm sorry about the situation that had happened. I understand that you're about to drop a song. I hope you do well with this
yeah,
song, and I support you all the way, right?
yeah,
I'm sorry that I couldn't be a better networker and manager for you.
yeah,
But just know I'll always be here to support you. And if you ever need anything,
yeah.
just let me know, reach out.
Mm,
And so then it kind of just went off from there. Like she started like
yeah,
instead of I stopped A&Ring for LOD for her
yeah.
because LOD was giving me like percentages of like every studio session that she booked with them because she was essentially my client that was
Mm-hmm.
bringing to them, right? So LOD was giving me like a small percentage and it was good. It was nice.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah, it was nice. So I was A&Ring for them for a little bit with her.
Yeah,
And so yeah, I stopped doing that. She started booking her own sessions.
yeah,
And yeah, I just kind of went my own way,
yeah,
you know, and they went theirs. And it's just I have a lot of love for them for how mature they handled this situation
yeah,
and how we came through. Like I was saying before, we had a bump, but we
yeah,
overcame it through conversation, communication, and
yeah.
understanding,
Exactly.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Miss Moody, if you ever hear this, you know what I'm saying? I hope you do well and your music blows up.
Yeah. Hope you blow up, girl. I see you doing your thing on Six Buzz and Toronto rappers and
100%.
all that kind of all those platforms. So hope the best for you, girl.
For real, you
Yes,
know.
sir.
But yeah, man, I mean like there's a lot of ups and downs in this game, in the
Yeah,
music industry, in the videography game.
yeah,
There's a lot of things that I'm still learning.
yeah. Mm.
I learned that recently you can write off college. You can write off college courses. You can do this too, right?
Wait, what do you mean? Like,
So same cryptocurrency event,
yeah,
right? I spoke to somebody else. He was an artist as well. He owned a studio, like a music studio, and he also owned like a
yeah.
little mini record label for himself.
Okay.
So he registered his business as a corporation,
Yeah,
and he had gone into school, right? But he took a business loan out for himself to pay for school. The courses, the only way he could get a write off from this is because the courses that he took were, I think it was like Metalworks or something like that.
yeah.
And it has to do with what the business
It
is,
is,
right? So
yeah.
it's educating yourself to be able to benefit the business.
Okay.
So
That's pretty cool.
it's pretty cool. So what I'm trying to do right now, actually,
Yeah.
this is for future. Like, this is what like current events. What I'm trying to do is
Want to go back to college?
I'm trying to go back to school, man. But I'm in the process of getting TTS officialized.
Yeah.
And I was gonna do that earlier in the year last year, but then I realized I didn't know enough about taxes. I didn't know enough about
Yeah, because I remember you told me that you already. I thought you already registered actually, or do you have a sole proprietorship,
No, I paid for the name.
or just pay for name?
I
That's
paid
it.
for the name. And so
Okay, okay.
I have like I have ownership of the name TTS.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually called TTS Creates.
Okay.
Right, but I have ownership of that.
Yeah.
And so sorry, I lost track what I was saying.
Oh no, bro. Like, yo, you're good, broski. Like, we talked a lot, anyways, and yo, we got to wrap it up, and
Safe.
you know, like,
you know what I'm saying. You know, there's ups and downs in this
ups and
shit.
downs, of
You know what I'm
course.
saying? Always believe in yourself. Always believe in your dreams.
Yourself.
There's gonna be times where you run into relationships and people that you're not gonna fuck with. There's gonna be times and moments where you're gonna doubt yourself.
Ups and downs.
You know,
everything,
fam.
Thank you for coming on the podcast, broski.
Appreciate you, bro.
We'll have you on in the next 2 to 3 weeks, so we can like chop it up more, because it's a lot for us to chop it up about.
There's so much. There's so much.
Yeah.
Like I was saying. Oh yeah. Hold on. Finish one last thing. Okay. To finish what I was saying, right? Hold on. I remember it just jogged my memory. Yeah. So in order to write off your schooling, your business, and your courses that you take need to be acquainted with what your business is, right? Yeah. So for me, I'm going to take accounting and a whole bunch of stuff like that, because and learn about like contracting and stuff like that in a formal setting. And with that, I can bring that the school receipts to an accountant. Yeah. And my accountant will be able to write off certain things on the school, like books or a computer if I need a computer, or like technology.
Basically, you'll need OSAP. You can just like use that instead. Like,
yeah, I don't need OSAP. I can use my business. I can use a business loan to be able to pay off school and write it off.
Yeah, so that's pretty dope.
I learned that from somebody that had done it.
Yeah,
they're a millionaire now. And
whoa.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
To avoid taxes in a legal way.
Nah, man. Well, thank you for coming on the podcast.
Yo, thank you again.
Trusted Shooter, episode 9. Yes, sir. We'll be back from Your Endz podcast. Let's go.